The human mind is biologically evolved to understand in boring numbers. So if you have to present your data to your client, your managers, your bosses, and everyone else, you need to do this in the form of dashboards and not boring spreadsheets. I hope to help you learn all.
మాట్లాడతాడు చూడు అది మాత్రం కంటిన్యూగా అయిపోయాక ఆయన మాట్లాడి అయిపోయింది.
I request all the dignitaries on the stage to step forward for closing session.
गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि. Thank you.
Now I request the convener of today's program to address the gathering.
And with today resource person, Mr. Balaji sir, an academic coordinator sir, and the college HODs, various department HODs, and my dear faculty friends and my dear students, very good morning to all. Today, so we have intellectual property rights with the support of organized by BITS association with AICTE Kabilaski. So in this our total in AICTE almost 5,000 colleges is there. In that 3,000 colleges they are applied for this scheme. So in that only 400 colleges only that got permission to conduct this type of program. So our BITS also one of the things. Intellectual property rights with support of AICTE Kabila. So sir is having vast. First of all, I thank our management and principal sir for giving this opportunity to connect our faculty members as well as our students. So I thank our Balaji sir also. Sir is accepting our invitation. Sir is having vast experience in the field. Sir is one of the person to approve the whatever patent we are going to send. So far we are going to send. So our south office is Chennai office only. Sir is the controller of assistant controller of the patent and design in Chennai office. So sir having vast experience in this field and how we have to apply and how we have to get the grant and how we have to publish our patent, everything sir will be explained in elaborately. I request our faculty members as well as our students, please utilize this opportunity and whatever doubt we have, so sir is ready to clear all the doubts. And in future also sir is ready to accept. So in our college I request our faculty members as well as students. So if you have any idea, any patent regarding, so sir is ready to help and sir is ready to accept also our patents. And whenever through Balaji college means sir is ready to accept. Thank you sir. Thank you for all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Veena Rennasan, Veena Academics, to address again.
Respected Principal Dr. V.S. Helen Garu, and today's resource person Sri Varaprasad Garu, Pukatla, Assistant Controller of Patents and Design, and today's program convener Dr. R. Mohandas Garu, and all the heads of the departments and all the faculty and some of the final year students. Good morning to one and all. First of all, I am sincere thanks to Dr. Mohandas Garu for taking initiation to start this one-day awareness program on intellectual property rights, organized by BITS in association with AICT Kabila. Just now Sir mentioned today's resource person Varaprasad Garu has vast experience in patents and all. Actually, one thing I want to tell you, sir, around 20 plus patents we got and published, but the thing is some faculty, they are aware of how to get the grant and all. Really, it's a good platform and good time to take this session for all our faculty, how to, once the patent got published, how to get the grant. That is also very important. Even in the inspection time also they clearly mentioned. So it's a good platform for all the faculty. Nice program. Thanks to Mohandas sir for arranging this beautiful session for all the faculty members, and make use of this session. If you have any doubts, definitely sir is ready to clear all your doubts. Thank you for this program. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I welcome our principal, sir, Dr. V.S. Hariharan, sir, to voice his message to all of us.
Respected resource person for today's workshop, Mr. K. Varaprasad, Assistant Controller of Patents and Design, Chennai IPR Office, and respected Dean Academics, Dr. V. Narayana, and respected single point of contact for Kapila scheme of ASTE and convener of today's workshop, Dr. R. Mohandas, heads of departments, faculty members, and my dear students. So very good morning to one and all. Some 2 months back we had an online program, similar program conducted by Chennai office, attended by many of the faculty members of our college. But as part of the Kapila scheme, all of you know that you have some invention, so in order to claim rights for that invention, necessarily it has to be registered officially. So maybe in India or outside India. So to have it's called a copyright. So you might have seen for any advertisements that they used to keep C with around, or they mention as a copyright for each and every aspect. So including programs or serials or cinema, whatever it may be. So where nobody can copy the part of it or whole without the permission. So and even you might have seen whatever the produce. So maybe fruits or vegetables. So they do because it is to a particular location, geographic location. So they go for rights, patent rights. So otherwise, what we are producing, even the outsider, they may claim it is their product. So this program definitely it will be very much useful for the faculty who are involved in some kind of a research activity and the final year students. So you may be doing a project work. Some of the project works may be innovative. So such a thing can be patented. So you can apply for a patent, and moreover there should not be any delay, because you know what you see today, tomorrow it becomes obsolete or copied. So so in the olden days, whatever the products sold in USA, it takes more time to come to India. But nowadays it is not like that. So simultaneously released. So, okay, or else yesterday it is released, today you can find in media. So, okay. So whatever the idea you are having, you can take this as a platform. Here, the issue is we can register the patent through the college, and the inventor is going to be, so maybe a faculty or a student. So, okay, in your name only it will be registered. Only thing is, it will be in the name of the college, where this under Kapila scheme, the government is going to take care of the processing fee, because it costs some thousands. If you want to file a patent, publishing, granting, it takes some years. Finally, it is not a few months or days. So, okay, it takes a years for getting it granted. So for all this process, the AST is funding the college. So, okay, so there is no restriction on the number of patents. Only thing is, it has to be through college. So, okay, either faculty or student. So definitely it is a very useful scheme, so launched by the AST. So I request everyone, those who are having a innovative idea or already implemented, so okay, so it can be processed at the earliest and submitted to the IPR office. So, okay, so in South India, it is located at Chennai. So, okay, we don't have any other office in South India. So, and already many of our faculty have published, so nearly 30 plus patents were published. So to go to the granting stage, because unless otherwise granted, there is no use of submitting any patent. So, okay, you must be a sole proprietor, so, okay, owner of particular product or particular invention. So, okay, it may be a small component or small product useful for public or society. So, okay, so all these things, you will get today some kind of awareness how to go for filing a patent of your innovative idea or a product, so, okay, which will be useful for you as well as for the society. So, okay, so I once again thank the IPR office of Chennai AST for approving our request and conducting this useful workshop for our faculty as well as the student. And I also thank the single point of contact, Dr. Mohandas, for organizing this under the R&D and the EDC cell. So, okay, thank you very much.
Respected Principal Sir, Dean Sir, and Das Sir, and faculty and my dear students, good morning to you all. Outside it is very hot. We should not feel that hot inside. So we should be cool first. Okay, let us try to be cool. And another thing is, now we are celebrating 75th year of Indian independence. Do you know that? Yes. Under the banner Azadi Ka Amrut Mahotsav. Under that banner, government has decided to create some awareness among the students on IPR, intellectual property rights. How many of you know about IPRs, intellectual property rights? No, you have not heard about that so far. Maybe some people might have known about this thing, but anyhow, this is a very good program, awareness on intellectual property rights. So now, this is intellectual property is the most valuable subject matter at present. So we should know about that, what is intellectual property and all. So now I will try to make you understand about that. Then it's okay. Intellectual property is very important. Before going into that, this is very, very important, and you don't get this knowledge from outside. If you want to know about intellectual property, at least you have to spend 10,000 rupees per hour. So this is a free of cost. This credit goes to our institution, very reputed institution, Balaji institutions, and principals are Das sir, deans are, everybody. That is a great effort because they convince the AICTE to be part in IPR awareness program. That's a great effort from their side, and there should be some effort from your side also to understand what is IPR and try to get at least some IPRs in your lifetime. Then next, coming to the general point, you are all writing exams. Now you passed 10th class, intermediate, and now I think many are BTech students. And first year, second year, so many semesters, so many exams, internals, externals. Why are all these exams are required? Is there any reason from anybody? Okay, before that, you should keep it in mind, I am not your professor, I am an officer, so I cannot even scold you if you say wrong answer, and I don't give you any marks or credits. So be free, feel free. This is an occasion to explore yourself and expose yourself. Okay. So it should be an interactive session. I should not be active alone and you should not be alone active. It should be interactive. Both we should be active. So you have to ask as many questions as possible. Otherwise I will ask you the questions. You have to answer it. Okay. Fine. So why for these exams? Tell me any answer. This is a very, even UK student can answer that. Why they are asking to write him ABCD? He will say my teacher is very bad. That's why she is asking me to write all these things. But in this case, this is not like that. So to test our knowledge, they are conducting the exams. How much knowledge you have? To test that, institutions or organizations conducting examination. Okay, fine. You have knowledge. You passed around 90% percentile or got first rank in MSET and NEET. What do you do with that? What do you do with that knowledge? Last benches. Is it audible to you? Is it audible? Last benches. Fine. Are you okay? Or do you want tea? If you say yes also, I am unable to bear it. Okay. Fine. Okay, so with that knowledge, what we are going to do? Is there any use of having knowledge? Before inaugurating this NIPAM program, our secretary, Minister of Commerce and Industry, he told us one thing. See, you go to any engineering college, degree college or PG college, you ask a student what you are going to do after this degree, after getting this degree. They may tell two answers. One is, I should get good government job, or I should be in a better position in private organization. Any of these two will be the answers. Just you check like that, he told. But our motive is not that. You should stand on your own. You need not to depend on anybody. That is the motive of this program. So how do you stand on your own? If you hold an IPR, then you will be standing on your own. That is the importance of this program. So, okay, fine. That knowledge, what do you do with that knowledge? To get a government job or maybe a private job, but that is not the sufficiency. You should apply that knowledge using your intellect, then solve a problem. That is the motive of the knowledge, getting the knowledge. So you apply the knowledge using your intellect to solve a problem. That solution, what you are getting the solution for a problem, that solution will be your IPR in a blind way. Have you got the point? You have the knowledge, you have to apply that knowledge using your intelligence to solve a problem. That solution is your IPR, intellectual property. So having the knowledge alone is not sufficient. You have to think using that knowledge, and you have to solve the problems existing in the society. For example, just one example, ceiling fan is there, na? Ceiling fan. That ceiling fan has some problems. Can anybody tell at least one problem? I am not getting air here. Okay. So there should be some alternative. See, this is the alternative. Have you seen that fan? Pedal fan, wall mounted fan, or table fan, it is called. Same fan only, just they pulled that, they plugged that, fixed it to a hand, fixed it to a stand. That became a pedal fan. That is, you are not changing the fan. Concept of the fan you are not changing. Motor is same, blades are same, everything is same. But you are fixing it to a stand to solve a problem. So this pedal fan or this wall mounted fan can be fixed anyway. This is the what is required. So for this you can get an intellectual property. This is just one example. Let me go in detail. First let me brief about all these intellectual properties. First, the first slide you make it. Yeah, there are, how many are there? 6 different types of intellectual properties are there. One is patents, designs, trademarks, geographical indications, copyrights, semiconductor integrated circuit layout designs. So these are the only 6 intellectual properties you can obtain. So now let me give some brief about this one, then I will go in detail about patent procedures, how to file, how to get a patent, because I requested for that. Few of you have filed the patent but still under process, so what shall you do? That is the doubt probably you may be having. So let me clarify that afterwards. First let me brief about these different types of intellectual properties. Okay, can you find now fountain pen? Have you seen fountain pen? Are you using, anybody is using fountain pen? Yeah, sir is using. Then remaining one? No. Why? Why you are not using fountain pen? Is it not looking smart? So there are problems with fountain pen. Okay. What problems? Can anybody tell? No. You are more interested in giving your mail IDs. It is okay. Fountain pen is having some disadvantages. Because ink flows freely. Basing upon the atmospheric pressure, that ink flows out. So that is the problem. To solve that problem, somebody invented refill pen. Okay. Ink pen. So they invented refill pen. What they did, instead of liquid ink, they made it semi-solid ink. That became a refill pen. Then okay, nib and all, somehow they changed. Now what pens you are using? All are gel pens. You don't find now refill pens. That ink, this is gel. Why? What is the advantage of the gel? Can anybody tell? Think something, some reason, whatever it is, no problem. You just tell, others will understand at least. they get motivation. Everybody is using gel pen, na? No. So you are old then. Ancient people. Modern people are using gel. Because gel is having one basic advantage. It sticks to paper immediately. Then it evaporates easily. That is the advantage of gel. So this is a gel pen. Now can you imagine what type of gel pen is going to come? Just imagination. Can anybody? What type of? It is your own imagination. There is no thumb rule that it should be like this. What type of gel pen you are going to get soon? Any idea? Creative thinking only this is. Because getting marks or A++ or 9 plus GPA is not sufficient. You should think. Because this 1 hour or 2 hours, you should keep your all subjects from out of your mind. Then only you can concentrate here. Okay. Don't think about your mechanical engineering, CSE or other than that. Or think in different angle. So what type of gel pen is going to come? What I feel, if you write something on paper, it disappears immediately. Like that gel may come. Then whenever you want, if you apply the pressure on that, it may be displayed. So that is my imagination. So if I invent a gel pen like this, think that this is a gel pen, by writing this gel pen, it is disappearing. If I invent a pen like this, what shall I do with this pen? Next step, if I invent a pen like this, what shall I do by inventing that pen? So I should give it to society. Now society should make use of this pen. So if I give this pen to somebody else, some of you, then what do? You copy this one. So to avoid that copying, what I have to do? So I have to prove that I am the owner for this. So I have to register it. If you purchase a flat, how do you prove that it is my flat? You have to register before sub-register office. If you purchase a car, you have to register to prove that you are the owner. You have to register before RTO. Like that, if you want to prove that you are the owner of this pen, where to register it? In your college? No, then where to register it? Anybody aware of that? You have to register in certain offices exclusively for registering this type of intellectual property rights. Those offices are called Intellectual Property Rights Office. There are only 4 offices all over India. One is in Delhi, second one Mumbai, third one Calcutta, and fourth one is in Chennai. Basing on the geography of the India, in southern part it is in Chennai. So you have to register whatever your intellectual property before the Indian Patent Office or Indian Intellectual Property Office, Chennai. Fine. This is the pen, new gel pen I invented. There are 6 types of IPRs. Which IPR I have to register for this? Patents, trademark, designs, GI, geographical indication, copyright, and the semiconductor layout designs. So which one I should register for this? Any idea, anybody? So blindly, I am not saying it is a blind view that any tangible product should be registered under patent. Have you got the point? Any tangible product and method of manufacturing this product also comes under patents. Okay? Fine. Then if I invent this patent, this pen, this is a gel pen. If I write something on paper, it disappears. New gel pen. So for this patent I have to register. Second one, this pen has a shape, na? One shape is there, this pen. Shape of a product. comes under design. Any shape, any products, any shape can be registered under designs. Then, if I want to sell this product, I have to name it, na? Because we are all having names, Varaprasad, Sandhya, something like that. Why for names? Why for names? To write on paper, and boards. Identity. For identity, we are keeping names. Like this, for this pen identity, I should name this first. This is Varaprasad pen. So that can be registered under trademark. Okay. So for a single product, there are 3 IPRs. For a single product, there are 3 IPRs: patents, designs, trademarks. Very good. So I will go in depth a little bit about this, excluding the patent. Patent I am not going to tell you patent now. Later on I will tell. Design. Any shape of a product, any product can be registered under design. Okay. It is very easy to get design registration. So try to file maximum design registrations. Only 1,000 it costs. See, you see your masks, how many designs, bangles, earrings, chappals, so many designs. Okay, so it is easy to get design registration because it is only a shape, no technical features are involved. So try to file design registrations first. By that you can get a confidence that okay, you got one IPR, why not we try for another IPRs. Here I have one little question, a small question. You are having different hairstyles, na? Hairstyle. Can it be registered as design? Hairstyle, see, no hairstyle is matching with anybody. No one's hairstyle. Different hairstyle. Anybody from last can answer this. Can hairstyle can be registered? No. Raise your hand who are saying no. Don't raise others' hand. You raise your own hand. Indian mentality is like that only. We always try to escape, try to blame some other people. So raise your own hand. So no one is saying no. All are yes only, deemed. No, we cannot register hairstyle as design because your hairstyle is not industrial product. Na? If I want to sell, I have to cut your throat and sell. Is it possible? No. So any industrial product. That's why I told a product producible by an industry can be registered under design. A shape of the product. Okay, this is about design. Design is valid for 10 years initially. It can be extendable another 5 years. But it is easy to get a design registration because there is no technical overview on that. Only the shape, exclusively shape. That's why so many designs of so many articles. Next, coming to the point, trademark. Trademark, I will brief when showing the slides. Then about geographical indications. Okay, before that let me show. So next slide. See, this is an example, laptop. It is having how many IPRs? LED display comes under patent. Body of the laptop comes under design. Apple sign on that comes under trademark. How to use the laptop, user manual comes under copyright. Then layout, circuit layout comes under design. So for laptop, there are 5 IPRs. There are 5 IPRs. Okay, next slide. Before that, just I want to clarify here one thing. Before going to get an IPR, you should understand 3 concepts first. One is discovery. Discovery. Do you know what is discovery? Not the channel. What is discovery, you tell? Huh? Tell me, madam. Somebody, it is a very basic question. Discovery is finding something existing in the nature. So that is not eligible to get an IPR. So any discovery does not cover under IPR. Second concept is invention. What is invention? Invention is finding something new. Like who made first ceiling fan, that will be an invention. That was an invention. Ceiling fan. How the motor is, how the blades are, all this, how, which angle they have to fix, all this comes under invention. So invention requires lot of time, lot of effort, lot of resources are required for finding a new invention, finding an invention. Then another concept is innovation. Have you heard about that one? Innovation. Innovation is nothing but applying your knowledge, existing technology for something else, different thing. That's what I told you. That fan, ceiling fan, made into a table fan. This is innovation. So same technology, but you use it for different purpose. That is innovation. So these three concepts you always should keep in your mind: discovery, invention and innovation. No need to try for invention, you try for innovation. For India, innovations are required because there are lot of problems. So those problems can be solved by making innovations. Okay, so for IPR, your brain means your intellectuality, labor, time, efforts, all are required to get one intellectual property. Next. So by intellectual property, what do you get? So that you can protect your invention and you can exclude others, you can use for commercialization, you can sell it out. Next. These are all known. Next. Next. These are next. Next. Trademarks. This is about designs. Next slide. Next. So design. Next. You stop. See, these are all the designs registered. Sofa, bicycle, mask. Okay, those are all different designs. Next slide. Designs can be registered in single or like set of articles. Next slide. Like this. Jewelry set, sofa set, tapsasa set. These are the designs. So here I have one basic question. Like, see, this is a bottle with a cap. If I make a different designs of this cap, can it be registered? No. Or even pen cap. If you make separate different design of pen cap alone, can it be registered? Have you find any separate caps or water bottle cap, pen cap in the market? So these should come with the article itself. So if you make a separate design for this cap, it won't be registered. With set only that will be registered. So designs can be registered like this. Next. Trademark will start. Next. Yes. So these are the trademark. Actually, initially we discussed that name. To sell a product, we should name this product. That name can be registered as trademark. But it is not as simple as we discussed. There are different types of trademarks. Okay. It can be trade name. What is trade name there? Can anybody identify? Pardon this? Trade name. Google. It is a name only. Trade name Google. Then collective mark. Can anybody identify what is collective mark? In name itself it says collective mark means there should be name as well as the shape. Adidas. Name is there, shape is there. That is a collective mark. It is called collective mark. Next, certification mark. Do you find certification mark there? Last one. Because certification, like hallmark, all these are certification. We are certifying that by a trademark. It is called certification mark. Then slogan. Slogan. It is there. Dil mange more. It is a slogan. By that, by using the trademark, we should be able to identify a product. That is the purpose of the trademark. So Dil mange more. It is a slogan of Pepsi. So that can be. Then shapes. There is a shape. Nike. Tick mark. Nike shape. Sound marks. Because I cannot produce their sound mark. So I left it blank. Can anybody tell? Do you find any sound mark? Huh? Ambulance siren. Okay. Sound siren is not same. Airtel SIM. Anybody using Airtel? Airtel ringtone. That is registered under sound mark. Specific ringtone. That is registered under sound mark. So these are all the different types of trademark. Just keep it in mind. Trade names, collective marks, certification marks, slogan, tagline, shapes, sound marks. Or service marks also will be there, like Lions Club or Naukari servicing. Okay, fine. This is about trademark. So patents, next I will cover. Designs we covered, trademark. Then again go to first slide. So next one is copyright. Another one is GI, geographical indication. First one. Yes. Geographical indication. Anybody know about this one, geographical indications? Name itself says geography is there. So any product linked with geography, that comes under geographical indication. Any example? Kanchipuram silk, Nagpur orange, Madurai Malli. Yes sir, registered. That was registered. That is registered. Madurai Malli, Darjeeling tea. Halwa registered. That is also registered. So any product identified by its location naturally comes under geographical indication registration. Tirupati Laddu. That was also. Here one thing. Hyderabad biryani.